Hello guys, doing a little work this evening in my office, so I want to make a little content to help some home buyers out there who may be on the fence as to whether or not now is a good time to buy a home or not. I understand the difficulty in deciding this because with the current interest rates the way they are and the current state of flux that the market is in, it could be pretty confusing as to whether or not now is a good time to buy. But these are some things you might want to consider. While we would like to assume that the interest rates will adjust or lower in the next 12 to 18 months, we really don't know. However, one thing I will tell you as an agent, especially in the Central Florida area, is that the home values, the prices of homes have not necessarily declined that much. And so that is remaining high. And so therefore, even if there's a slight adjustment downward of the interest rates, it's trying to govern how much you'll pay or if you'll pay less or more. It's really a game. So therefore, I would tell you, if you're trying to time the market to see if you're going to save a few bucks here and there, it's really not all that smart. Not if you really need to move sooner than later. Now, if you're not under any need to move in the next couple of years, then maybe buying a home right now is not for you. However, if you really need to consider buying a home really soon, or your lease will be up really soon, and you really are tired of spending $2,000, $2,500, or whatever you're paying currently for rent, then maybe buying a home now would be best than waiting to see what the market might do in another year or two. You got to remember, buying a home is a long play. So you can't look at what you currently pay and determine whether or not buying a home is good for you now. While it's important to, of course, to consider your budget and to live within your means when it comes to purchasing a home, remember, however, that whatever your payment is currently doesn't mean that that will be what your payment will be throughout the duration of your home ownership. You will at times be able to refinance that home, refinance and get a lower payment at different intervals throughout your home ownership period. So while you may have a payment that's a little higher than you would like it to be right now, you may be able to get a considerable decrease in that payment just by refinancing and taking advantage of the lower rates in the near future. But remember, when you buy a home, you got to keep in mind your current need. If you really need to move, I wouldn't play around with it. If you don't really need to move, hey, wait as long as you want. But that is a personal decision that only you can make as to whether or not buying a home right now would be a good move for you. But just look at the trends and just remember, trying to time the market is sort of like rolling the dice or trying to predict what the stock market will do tomorrow or next week or next year. We really don't know. Well, anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because I get that question a lot as to whether or not buying a home now is good for me or should I wait until later or whatever. It's a very common question and I understand it because, hey, we're living in uncertain times. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to work, but I wanted to share a video that I thought could be helpful to especially a lot of first-time home buyers out there. And of course, I'll be tailoring my content in the future along those lines as well. But anyway, I'll be talking to you guys soon. You take care.